morning, Bayhawks. I'm excited to be here with Mr. Romano. We want to cover some very important information regarding our new initiative, Chesapeake High School Grade Checks.
All right, Bayhawks, so every 2 weeks in your first, second, or fourth period class, you're going to take some time away from content to check up on your grades. During this time, you students will be given a blue grade check form that you're going to be responsible for completing. Students will also be receiving a folder to keep all of their grade checks organized.
Your parents and guardians will know that we are doing this. A message will be going home to them each day whenever we participate in our school-wide grade checks. Students, please share a grade check form with your parents.
Bayhawks, this is an opportunity for everybody to improve our grades. But in order to do that, we have to know how to check them and when to check them. This time is meant for you to become more informed about your own performance, but to also take steps and actions to improve. Set a goal for yourself so you can hold yourself accountable. Finally, there's going to be a QR code on the back of the grade check form for you to enter for the CHS grade check raffle. Every 2 weeks, Ms. Miller, our community school facilitator, is going to select 16 students, 4 from each grade level, to share their grades and earn a prize. Will you be one of the lucky winners? Will you have the highest GPA in all of Chesapeake? There's only one way to find out.
Hi, my name is Leah.
My name's Chinedu.
My name's Logan.
And we're AVID 12.
I want to start by talking about how I stay organized. And I stay organized using my planner. Inside of there, I write down all my assignments and events I have throughout the week, and stay on top of them by crossing them out as soon as I'm done using them. Now as well, you can use them more than just for your schoolwork, as you can use them for chores, work schedules, and anything else you might have to face throughout your day and or week.
One way I stay organized is using a small book. I write down everything I'm going to get done for the week. So this is my ASL class, so I have worksheet, quiz, production, video projects, and Go Reacts that I have to get done.
And if those two options don't work out for you, you can head over to the library in the school and get a homework to-do list. It'll allow you to keep up on your missing works or anything that you might have due for the week.
That's all for us. Have a great day, Bayhawks.
See you next time. Hey there, Bayhawks. Mr. Romano here. Do you know what kind of GPA you need to have in order to be eligible for spring, fall, and winter sports? Do you know what your GPA is right now? Let's go ahead and find out. So in order to calculate your GPA, you need to take the letter grade that you have for each of your classes and align it to one of the point values that you see on the screen. So if you have an A, that is 4 points, B is 3 points, C is 2, D is 1, and E is 0. Once you find your letter grades for all of your classes, you add up the grades based on the values that each of them have, and then you'll divide that total number by the number of classes that you actually have. So for a lot of you students, you'll be dividing that number by 8 because you have 4 classes on A day, 4 classes on B day. Now, as mentioned, you do need to have a 2.0 GPA in order to be eligible for fall, spring, and winter sports. So if you have all C's, that's a 2.0. If you have all B's, it's a 3.0. And if you're shooting for the stars and you got straight A's, Bayhawks, you're rocking with a 4.0. All right? So please use this guide that you see on the screen to calculate your own GPA and know where you stand as the quarter begins its close. Remember, the quarter ends on Friday, October 31st, on Halloween. Have a great day, Chesapeake. For our CHS grade checks.
Good morning, my name is Marcus Purcell. I am a senior here at CHS and a part of the AVID class, and I'm here to present today how to properly message a teacher or a trusted adult here at Chesapeake High School. First, whenever you're trying to email or message a teacher, you always want to start off with changing it from any regular greeting to a formal one. Dear. You always want to remain professional. third, make sure you get your point across about how serious this is. And then finally, if you ever make any mistakes or errors, just make sure you go over it. And that's how you email a teacher.
So right now, these are your grade check items right here, your columns. And what we want to make sure that everybody's aware of is that Schoology has all this information here, and then the number of tardies and absence you will go into focus. So right now, we're going to take the time to pull up a Schoology here and make sure students can go to grade report. And in their grade report, you can actually begin to look at your items if you actually pick one. So we're going to pick one here. And here you can see your current grade, and then you can see your current minor grade. Then you will see your current major grade that you have available there. And then you have a number of grade assignments assigned. So you can actually count those, right? And then you have number of grade assignments submitted. And then there's one thing right there that's a little paper. It's like a paper besides that. That is one that shows you what's been submitted again, or one that hadn't been graded. But you also have a missing one. And the missing one has usually that, I'm not a math person, I don't know if that is an octagon. It's a circle with, like, you push the lines in, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, pentagon. I'm not sure, but it's there for that missing assignment. Those math people are gonna get so mad. I do apologize, math department. And now we need to look at the tardies and the absences. If we go there, now you'll be able to go to absences, and in your absences, you can look down below and you see there is one that will show you the number of tardies and number of absences. So once again, students, those are the two ways you're able to look at it. You can go ahead and go back to camera 2. Most of your columns are going to be going from your Schoology. And then when you get to the number of tardies and number of absences, that will be going on focus. So students, please make sure that you fill out those columns. They're good for you, so you'll know exactly what it is that you need and what you need to submit, but also to hold the teachers accountable, like myself.
Hi, I'm Ella.
And I'm Sherrod.
We are AVID seniors here to talk to you about some organization skills that you can use to keep on track.
This is my binder. My binder is pretty organized. In my binder, I use dividers to keep everything divided. I write the name of the class on the white piece of paper part. And since I got 8 classes, there are 8 pieces of paper in the binder. At the bottom of everything, there's paper in case I need to take some paper out and take notes.
I use a planner. My planner is split up into a calendar year and then weekly as well during the months. On the calendar section, I write in all my games when we have school, senior class events, due dates for big assignments that I have going on, trips, and then switching to the weekly portion, I break my weeks up by A day and B day, and I write in all my classes. In the dark blue pen, I write what topic we discussed in class, and then in the lighter blue pen, I write homework, different assignments that I didn't finish that I need to do at home or make up during class. For the weekends, I write in appointments or things that I have going on. And then on the notes side, I write in things that I need to do for college and my grades at the end of the week. So I always stay up to date on assignments and my grades.
Organization could look different for every student, whether you use the calendar in your phone to keep track of assignments or you use folders instead of binders. Organization is critical for academic students.
That's all we have for you over the next 2 weeks. Try and keep organized by using the tips we provided you with today. And stay tuned for the next bi-weekly grade check tips brought to you by the AVID senior class.